Hey everybody, we're back with Sonic Adventure 2 as we continue the Sonic Marathon. We're playing 60 Hz because we don't want it to be slightly slower. Hey Johnson, how you doing, buddy? Okay. It's been a while since we've been from Gamecube. It was good. It was good, Johnson. Good. I'm okay. Yeah. Keep going. Sonic Adventure 2 battle playing on the Gamecube with my Smash Gamecube controller. Look at that. I love this controller, it's really nice. The wire for it's like super long. Super long. Hey T. Well, the camera going away was never going to be permanent.
File select. Story select.
So we have a choice here. Do we do Hero Story or Dark Story first? I need to get a bot for my Discord. Hey Mew. Well, because we want Sonic Adventure 2 to start on the best note possible, we're going to start with Hero Side Story, because Dark Side Story starts with a mech section, and you're going to hear plenty of complaining about the mech sections. So let's start with the good stuff.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're on
You might be wondering why we're playing this on Gamecube,
This is Control Tower.
and that's because I went over this yesterday. There's no real point to the original Dreamcast version of Battle, and the HD version has sound issues.
He's taking out everyone aboard and what's wrong?
Come here. Over.
It lets me use the Gamecube controller. It's been a while since I've used this.
What do you think you're doing?
This is actually one of the Gamecube controllers Nintendo released to go with Smash 4. Because it's got the fiery Smash symbol. The ones released for Smash Ultimate just have like a plain symbol, plain Smash symbol. They don't look as nice. But they all work on Gamecube. So it was great a few years back being able to pick up a brand new official Nintendo Gamecube controller for £20. Is it? I never would have guessed.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Thanks for the list, guys. I'm gonna steal a board. I would argue that Sonic does actually play better in this than SA1. Like, the only thing SA2 did better than SA1. Ah, I missed that last one. Yeah, I think this is probably the best opening Sonic has ever had in any Sonic game. Green Hill Zone, eat your heart out. Try it again. We will escape from the city. Oh yeah, no, I was being kind of sarcastic, Jansen. It's kind of obvious that it's San Francisco. The hills and the tram line especially make it kind of obvious. It's like how for inspiration for SA1, Sonic Team went to Central America. And then after this, they just stopped trying to put the effort into doing their games. Whether the level design got better after that is entirely up to you. But the game certainly got worse. There we go. Yeah, if you get all the emblems, you unlock a 3D version of Green Hill Zone, which isn't that fun to play, honestly. And to be fair, getting 120, I think it's 120 emblems. All the emblems, getting all of them is not fun. It also requires the Chow Garden. And like that, a lot of that is luck-based.
Yes!
Yeah, all the emblems, it's not worth it. We compare this with Mario, as Sonic often is, and it's better than the reward you get for getting all the shines in Mario Sunshine, which is a postcard. Yay. But, like, it's not worth it.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here.
That's because Tails and Eggman in this game are garbage.
Okay, bring it on!
Monitor Bigfoot reporting to headquarters.
Bigfoot.
Intruder has been located.
Bigfoot. Rock and roll. Let's actually show off a little bit of the shoddiness with this game. Notice how there are boxes outside this that we just can't get to. And also... the fact they just landed in midair. I suppose in general, like, would you call the bosses in this game better or worse than SA1?
Bigfoot to headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Hey guys,
Faker,
take
I
care.
think you're the fake hedgehog around here. Unfortunately, because we are playing the Gamecube version, we're not going to be able to see any of the big cameos.
What?
Yeah, unmemorable is a good term for it. Like, with the exception of Shadow.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald!
In case you're wondering what this is, I have,
Now I know what's going
orange
on.
juice inside a cooling bag.
Thinking me for the likes of you.
Looks kind of stupid, but like, you just split the straw open and take a drink. Keeps it cool for like over an hour, which is really nice.
Chaos control!
It's on the hedge, out the edge. For one game only, Sonic has new shoes, which is a weird product placement actually. These shoes Sonic has in this game are soap brand shoes.
Farewell!
And they only exist in Sonic for this game. Meanwhile, somewhere less fun. Boy, the Master Emerald sure shrunk between SA1 and SA2.
When to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the
There you go,
energy of the
grind
chaos
down rails
emerald.
in your soak
That
shoes.
makes it
You don't want a
very
board
powerful.
between yourself and the rails.
Look who's calling who at thee. I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken,
It's a
this is the
good thing
Master
that there are
Emerald
subtitles, because the sound
Dr.
mixing
Egg.
isn't great in this to begin with.
Well, I guess I can
It's worse than the HD version, but like everybody's so quiet compared to the music.
Not if I can help it. What?
Like the
What's that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
the
I did
English
that to
dub
prevent the
in
Master
general
Emerald from being
feels kind of
stolen,
really
idiot.
sloppy.
If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way,
Take a drink
that's
every
not
time a
your
character
emerald.
speaks before another character's
Into
lines
it
are
once I
finished.
get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
You are right, too. If there's one thing that's improved about Knuckles, it's the music and nothing else. So yeah, moving on from Sonic Adventure into Sonic Adventure 2, now we can only find the Emerald pieces in order. We can be right next to one of them, we won't know, because the game demands we find them in order. And you might think, that doesn't sound so bad. Wait until the stages start getting really big. There it is.
Closer. 2 more left.
Biggest problem is it means that you have to search everywhere multiple times. Potentially. Oh look, there's the third Chaos Emerald piece.
1 more left.
Like, the fact that you can still find the later Emerald pieces, but they don't appear on the radar until you've got the ones before it, is ridiculous. There it is.
It's closer.
That one actually
I
went pretty
found
well. That's got to be like at least a B. Which reminds me, one of my least favourite additions to the series begins with this game. Rankings.
Yeah, this is perfect.
An A rank is worth 2 emblems. Is it, or am I thinking of something else? What am I thinking of?
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the
Who are you
news
talking
about it
to,
on
Tails?
satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic would destroy the military base.
So Tails turned the Tornado 2 into a mech.
Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What?
For some reason.
Look, it's Amy! And Eggman, too! What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
Yeah, rankings can fuck off. They are way too awkward, and especially considering that a good ranking depends on you not getting hit near the end. Also, this feels really contrived because we know from past experience Tails could beat Eggman on foot. Like, oh no, Eggman's got a mech. Yeah, Eggman's had machines forever. Oh no, Eggman is in a new machine. What will we do? Jump on it? Tails is talking to his mech.
How's that?
It's gonna get worse.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here?
Can't hear you over the music, Tails.
But I'm here to save my hero, Sonic. Again? Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again. Okay, just stay here and I'll be right back.
Hey, John. Thanks for the good luck, buddy.
I want to help Sonic too.
I appreciate you popping in at work, John. Hope you have a good day. To be fair, like, I can see the connection with that Chancellor. It's kind of funny to think about, but I can see the connection. Also, the first appearance of Omachan.
Means more bonus points.
So yeah, remember Gamma in Sonic Adventure? Tails is that, but worse. Sonic Marathon never ends until I decide it ends, because the games are just going to get worse. But yeah, Tails and Eggman play worse than Gamma did in SA1. I hate this whole life meter the mechs get in this game. It's like, oh, you have health, you have a health bar, and you refill the health bar by collecting rings. Why? What was wrong with the rings? Well, that's the thing, like, it's not just that there's more of them now. It's specifically that they're worse. Knuckles and Rouge are worse than Knuckles was in SA1. Tails and Eggman are worse than Gamma was in SA1. The only one who's really got an improvement is Sonic. Which leads to the big problem. The Sonic... You'll be wanting to play the Sonic stage more than anything else. And so when you go through the story, when you're not playing the Sonic story, the Sonic levels, it becomes kind of frustrating. There's a point later on where there's like, I think like 3 or 4 levels in a row where it's Knuckles, Tails, before you finally get to play Sonic again. Oh boy, that is worse. Like, this really should just be a twin stick shooter. But it's like, no, you have to turn in every direction. To lock onto something, turn in the direction. But turning in the direction also moves you. So you've got bad gameplay that also looks really dumb. Thank God Heroes didn't bring any of this back. Well, then Heroes took out the good stuff anyway. A lot of people will debate whether or not Sonic Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog was the start of the Dark Age of Sonic, start to decline. I'd argue it's SE2. Then you wait for the camera to zoom out. The camera was supposed to zoom out there. Oh no, I have to go on a separate elevator for it to zoom out. Despite the fact that I very clearly saw and targeted that robot. They are too long, that is the big problem. It's the same issue that the Werehog has in Elite. Except, you know, the Werehog isn't necessarily bad.
I did it!
The stages on the Ark are awful. Especially for the mechs.
That was easy.
Shut up, Tails.
Huh?
The Sonic and Shadow stages are pretty good. I enjoy them.
Have no fear.
They're not quite as open as SA1 stages were,
Rose is here.
but SA1 also had stages designed for multiple characters. Like when you get to the end of Speed Highway and you're in the street section,
Are you sure you
it
don't
feels
need my
kind of
help?
weird for a
It
Sonic
looks like
level
you can
because
use
it's a
it.
Knuckles
The
level.
reason I'm
When you
in
play it
here
as Sonic.
is because of that fake hedgehog.
This game doesn't have that, so all the Sonic and Shadow stages are more straightforward.
Did you see it?
Whether that's
Where
a
is
good
it
or a
now?
bad thing, that's for you to
If I tell
decide.
ya, will you marry me?
No way.
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
Take the hint. Alright, Mel Harbor. This is a good stage. Didn't you know Sonic's a genius? He just keeps Tails around to make him feel good. The Holman attack failed to activate twice there. Not overly happy about that. Get at least one ring to save it. Well, at least it worked all the time then. Yeah, the lock-on indicator was a great thing when it was introduced. And I think more so than SA1, SA2 really introduces the big problem that continues in Heroes of too many actions being mapped to one button. Everything's mapped to the B button, it's all just context sensitive. The problem is, sometimes the game won't recognise the context. I have long since forgotten how to actually get to the top of this rocket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, fire.
I thought I'd turn it down enough. Let me turn it down some more. On the odd chance I've forgotten what I said. Yeah, it requires you to specifically know how to do it, and I've long since forgotten how to do it. When I go back to play SA2, it's really just Sonic and Shadow stages, and Metal Harbor doesn't really top the list for me. Cityscape is fantastic. I'm pretty fond of Green Forest and White Jungle. The pyramid level I don't really like. There is a glitch you can do here that I've never been able to pull off, but I am aware of it. That involves you going into a somersault, but not actually doing it, and so your hitbox remains active. And if you do it right, what happens is Shadow will run into you and take damage from running into you, because your hitbox is active from the somersault that hasn't actually occurred.
You won't even get the chance.
As it is, it's not a difficult fight. The issue is, like, maybe get a ring to
There's no
start
time
with.
to play games. You won't even get the chance.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a dog. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know
Still
who
counts.
I am?
10 out of 10. Yeah, if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? That actually works. Shadow never saw that coming.
Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up! Damn. I actually do like Green Forest and White Jungle, they're pretty good levels. And the homing attack continues the orbit trick, which still isn't all that fun, honestly. Well, that's supposed to be it. Shadow, why do you have me on speakerphone? Gotta go fast, but not too fast. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Mother gave me some homemade brownie. Quite nice. Anyway, we were in a hurry to escape. So my hope for today is like get all of the hero side story done, and then like Thursday do a dark side story and maybe last story. See how I feel, because I despise last side story in this. Need to make sure I get Knuckles Aqua along as well. It bothers me that that's an upgrade you can miss so easily, but it's basically required for the final level. Alright. Yes. Made the jump. Meow. Yeah, a lot of the upgrades in this feel really pointless, honestly.
Here we go.
Or if not pointless, it's like bringing the upgrade idea back from SA1 felt needless. SA1 had the upgrades as a reward for exploring the open world. Oh, I've lost. Wait, no, damn it. Oh, I made it. Cool. Well, SA1 had the rewards, had the upgrades as a reward for exploring the open world. With SA2 dropping the open world,
No problem.
dropping the hub, but keeping the upgrades, it means the upgrades are hidden in the levels, and the necessary ones are always in your path. The exception really is just the Aqua Lung. The rest of them don't really mean anything.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the master.
If Pumpkin Hill
Emerald.
doesn't get into your head, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Here we go. We got dig gloves. The colour's glitching out on them, so when the camera's in the wrong position, it looks like they're just a normal part of Knuckles' gloves. Look at that. Alright, at least made digging simpler in this game. But it's worth noting like just how much bigger Pumpkin Hill is compared to the first level. Whatever that was, like desert something. And this immediately demonstrates the problem with having you search for the emerald pieces one by one. Because it creates the problem where in every level like this, you're going top to bottom. A lot of them are fairly open, most of them are vertical. I think possibly all of them are very vertical. There's like, oh, no emerald here, so I'm gonna just go explore everywhere else. And then we find this emerald piece that we're looking for, and then we just start exploring everywhere again. And it's tedious and unnecessary because SA1 already had the solution for that problem. Damn it.
This rocket will take you to Ghost Train Mountain.
really no clips. So the Knuckles stages are really a good time to just get some off-topic conversation in. And by that I really mean just like whatever we usually talk about. Knuckles is JoJo now. I think, you know, that's actually a good point to bring up. Because the, oh, we just lost points for that. If you use a hint monitor, you lose points. I didn't even know the hint monitor was there. Because, like, Knuckles goes ora ora, which is a very Japanese thing. If you go into the Chow Garden with Eggman, oh, finally. Eggman will say Yosh. Yosh.
It's closer. Rats.
Which is a very Japanese thing. And it's a weird thought that they've just kept this Japanese dialogue in the English dub. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
2 more left.
Cool, we found One Piece. And now we do the search again, top to bottom. Ad Space and Crazy Gadget are just so boring because of this. Speaking of anime though, like, the Knuckles soundtrack really makes me think more Samurai Champloo. Up or down? Yay, partly up.
It's closer.
There.
1 more left.
Which, actually, Samurai Champloo, I was going through Netflix the other day, and it's like, oh, they've got Samurai Champloo on there. Cool. I didn't really enjoy it when I watched it, but I know a lot of people like it. And making a well-liked anime like that more easily available is always a good thing. Oh, in that case, if you're talking seasons and not parts, that means you've seen Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency, that's the first season. The second season is the first half of Stardust Crusaders. Which means you should go and watch the third season. At the very least, finish off Stardust Crusaders. Oh, part 1 and 2. Well, in that case, check out Stardust Crusaders. The entire dynamic of JoJo changes up in part 3. It becomes pretty apparent, like, even during the Stone Men arc of Battle Tendency, it's like, oh, here's the origin of the vampires, and we're gonna fight where the vampires came from, like the progenitor of the vampires. It's like, cool, where do we go from there? And Stardust Crusaders decides we drop vampires and I'm on. Or if you're watching the English dub, Ripple. And that's where stands come in. And stands are pretty good. The best thing about stands probably isn't even stands as a concept.
I found him.
Like, it's not even stands as concept, it's the fact that Araki is very creative with them.
Yeah, I feel good.
Like, we're introduced to stands with Star Platinum and Magician Red. And you kind of get the feeling of, like, with that, and then Silver Chariot and Emerald Hierophant, Green Hierophant, Hierophant Green, Kakyoin's stand. You get the idea of that, of like, oh, this is what stands are going to be. And then, like, fairly soonish, start really mixing it up and getting very creative. And if you continue with it past Part 3 into stuff like Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, gets even more ridiculous with what stands are capable of, and like the various different stands and what each one can do. It's very creative, and that's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, I recommend you look into the fan dub of Sonic Adventure 2 done by, it's on a channel called Snapcube, headed by Penny Parker. It is hilarious and it's well worth looking into. But there we just had the thing of Eggman destroyed half the moon.
Gone?
That will be fixed by Sonic Heroes, and we'll never talk about it again.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
I wonder what happens with Sonic.
Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magic. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Tails, I'll take care of the police.
That means me too. Hey, right!
Tails, I'll take care of the police. Tails, I'll take care of the police. Nope. You see, we could make the fuck the police joke, but if Knuckles was the one saying it, we could do it a little better. Because the next time, when Knuckles runs into Sonic and Tails here, he's literally coming straight from the underground. Alright, let's try this again. God damn it. So if I remember rightly, it's like this is a Tails level, and then we have Knuckles in the mine. I thought this was further on, actually, in the level. Yeah, like I said, I think we have Knuckles in the mine after this, and then Tails chasing the President, and then Tails infiltrating Eggman's base, and then Knuckles finding the keys to Eggman's base. There might be one Sonic level in there. But that whole sequence in itself tells you the biggest problem in this entire thing. And it's something Sonic Team continue to not realise until Unleashed. Maybe people are playing the Sonic game because they want to play as Sonic. Well, these have no collision. Yeah, I think the Pyramid Sonic stage might be there. So it'd be this, Knuckles, Tails chasing the President, and then Tails finding Eggman's face. and then a Sonic level. And it's like, but I'm here for Sonic. And Sonic Team just don't get that until Sonic Unleashed. And again, we've run into the problem I've been talking about of like, why does this play worse than Gamma? It's basically Gamma, but it's worse. Everyone but Sonic Team. Like, surely if we were trying to avoid the police and sneak away, the easier thing to do about that easier way to do that would be to get out of the mech, or maybe transform it back into the tornado to make a quick escape. The funny thing is, like, apparently Tails wasn't actually supposed to be playable originally. But people found out about that pre-release and were like, we want to play as Tails. And so they added these Tails levels and made Tails play exactly like Eggman. Apparently Tails wasn't meant to be playable originally, Shadow wasn't meant to be playable, but like pre-release had him being pretty popular. Which isn't uncommon for a doppelganger to be popular. Oh, mysterious person like the protagonist. And this one isn't a robot. Makes sense why they were popular. I don't know if Knuckles and Rouge were always intended to be playable. Doubt legitimacy. I suppose it depends how early the idea came from. But the idea is somewhat supported in the fact that Shadow and Tails have fewer levels than their counterparts.
That was a little tough.
Like, Tails has fewer levels than Eggman, Shadow has fewer levels than Sonic. I think Shadow might have the fewest levels of anybody. But it depends how early in concept it was. Alright, I need to find the Aqualung in here.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
Okay, not that one.
Rats.
That's the thing, like, Tails being a late idea works better with that, specifically because it's easy to make Tails play like Robotnik than Robotnik play like Tails. Because if Tails was always intended to be his own thing, then why didn't he get his own gameplay again? I mean, the answer could just be the Sonic Team is still lazy. It's unconfirmed stuff, it's just what I've heard, and it sounds reasonable to me. But as with like everything like that, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. It might be rubbish, Teak. It might be. Serves its purpose as a conversation piece, though. Fucking hate they brought this back. Where's the third one?
Hey, stop it! I was so scared. What hit?
Okay, not that way. It's up top, isn't it? To be fair, Chanson, like, how did the Master Emerald pieces in the first game end up on the egg carrier? There it is. Oh, hey, an emerald piece. Two more left. Alright, Salt is down here anyway. I don't know, I mean, you hear about how much is cut out of games every now and then anyway. I think it's an interesting thing to consider. The whole what could have been idea.
It's closer.
It's like when we talk about...
One more left.
It might be. It's like when we talk about Sonic Generations. And the rumour that at one point there was an intention to have a third Sonic representing Dreamcast. If it's true, that would have had to be very early in development. And there was the thought, the rumour that they were considering having Jaleel White voice Classic Sonic. Oh, what's that game, Chanson? See, do you know where the Aqualung is in this?
Sometimes I wanna just chill and land.
Oh, there it is. That's fair enough, Teague. That really is fair enough. The good news now is, though, that we can do Last Story and just complain about its legitimately bad design. Fragile Dreams. You know, the only way I've actually heard of that is through you playing that, Chanson. But no, chance that there's a good chance you're right. See, the core concept was always the three heroes counterpoint with the dark side story. It's just interesting stuff to think of. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Further up. So how is Fragile Dreams Farewell to Ruins, Chanson?
Different areas are accessible depending on the water level.
Go away, Oma-chan.
It's closer. Rats.
There it is.
I found him.
One reason I play SA2 Battle over the original Sonic Adventure 2 is in the original Adventure 2 you don't get that exclamation mark to tell you when you're over a place to dig.
That was tough.
A survival game that doesn't have zombies. Is that allowed?
Sheesh. There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
That's quite a leap of logic there, Tails. What makes you think that? Could it be that he was using a space cannon to shoot the moon?
Knuckles!
Hey guys.
He must be
Long
using the
time
Chaos
no
Emeralds
see.
to power the space
I
cannon.
must have got lost in the mine.
Maybe he took the Chaos Emeralds
Looking
into
for
outer
the
space
Master
because I
Emerald
can't find them on
pieces was
Earth.
tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where are you going?
Move aside, Knuckles! I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now.
This is the stupidest part of the game to me. Like, on top of all the other stupid shit, this is the stupidest thing to me.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
Like, okay, we're gonna chase after the President's limo.
Let's go!
In a plane. In a car mode. You're in a plane. Because this talking mutant fox is too big for his boots. Yeah, it's really the point, like, why have this as a car? It's like, oh, I've got to go fast and chase after the President's limo. Why not use the plane mode? You know the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, right? Not a really convoluted highway over the ocean. 3 in 1 plane. It's a good job we're not playing the HD version because you can, in the HD version, it's actually super clear where the scene in the background is, where it just repeats. Like, very clear line where the end of the picture is, and they just put it back. But it doesn't look as obvious here. Occasional appearances of small planets. Occasional appearances of small planets that are able to manipulate time.
Tails, did you find the President?
Yeah, no, this play's terrible.
Just a few more minutes.
Is it as bad as the cars in Twinkle Circuit? It might be a little bit worse. Yeah, SA2 tries really hard to push a dark and mature storyline. And it just comes across as laughable. Like, the end result is that it feels like it's trying to be edgy, and Sonic Adventure 1 feels darker as a story. Alright, this is it. Just walking on Tails in a dark room with Orbot tied to a chair. Just smashes Orbot's leg. Where's Eggman? Tell me where Eggman is! You know what the stupidest part about this is? This cutscene. Not playing that.
Mr. President, reports show
Oh no, not
since
even
the
that.
incident 3 hours ago, the country is in
Okay,
turmoil.
so we're not
Our
on the
financial
highway now.
communities are
We're in the
impacted,
middle of the
and our
city.
satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
I'd say international, really.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman?
Well,
And
let's just
Eggman
get
has
down
stopped
business
trying
then,
to
shall
demand
we,
people
Mr.
refer to him as
President?
Robotnik.
I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man.
A
Mr.
busy
President,
man.
My demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist.
Eggman Empire. Okay, who runs the Eggman Empire? Well, there's me, Dr. Eggman. There's also this evil hedgehog that I probably can't trust. And this bat with huge breasts that I also probably can't trust. And Sonic's the one that catches up with the limo anyway.
What the heck's going
Like,
on
Tails is going to jump in a minute. How, Tails is already here. When did Tails get here?
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony R.
Okay, let's move it.
How did you not figure out he was transmitting from the place that shot the
Mr.
laser beam?
President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Like, it makes them out to be so much stupider as well. And then suddenly we're at a desert.
Inside that pyramid?
I saw Eggman go inside the pyramid. And
When?
more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you saw them too, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space.
Can we go back to the water monsters? I got somewhat good news for you, T.
Oh, right.
The final boss of this game is a genetically engineered attempt at recreating that water monster for some reason. That's what BioLizard is. Gerald Robotnik tried. That's what BioLizard and Shadow are. Like, Gerald Robotnik. It's not explained in game. Like, that's what it is. Gerald Robotnik went to the Mystic Ruins, saw the murals that depicted perfect chaos, and the murals that showed supersonic fighting. And so from that, he decided to attempt to genetically engineer both perfect chaos and supersonic, which results in BioLizard and Shadow. Which is why Shadow's hair, Shadow's quills, are always in the supersonic position. So we've got the magic water monster, just an attempt at genetically recreating it through science. Because, you know, magic is too light-hearted, it has to be science. Good old evil science. Well, that's the thing, like, Shadow regularly refers to himself as the ultimate life form. And then it's revealed a little bit later that BioLizard is the ultimate life form for some reason. And the whole thing suggests that Gerald Robotnik made Shadow first, and then BioLizard. And it becomes a case of why? And then the whole thing gets even stupider if you play Shadow the Hedgehog, which actually properly defines Shadow's origin. Oh, you thought it was stupid before? Aliens. What do you mean I might know too much about Sonic? The funny thing is, like, you really have to... If you're a Sonic fan, it's worth looking at Shadow the Hedgehog, because it does have a few gameplay improvements. Most notably, it's the first game that doesn't have everything mapped to one button. And as ridiculous as the gun gameplay is, it actually works. It's one of the best designed parts of the game. It's stupid and didn't need to be in a Sonic game, but gameplay-wise is probably the best thing about the game. Yes, the whole ending fiasco of Shadow the Hedgehog is the main reason why I'm not going to do Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, Sonic Heroes is going to be bad enough having to do 4 separate playthroughs to get the ending. Shadow ups that count to 10. It's like, okay, 4 separate playthroughs, they at least have some differences. There's only 5 paths in Shadow the Hedgehog. You have to do each of them twice. And then just choose a different ending in the last level. Why? And then what's the difference you get? You get a slightly different ending. Although, to be fair, all of those endings are basically the same. It's just a sliding scale of how much of a dick Shadow is. And a different final boss. Wow, we have not been going for long, and we're actually kind of far. We've still got a bunch of levels, but we might have this done in under 2 hours. Oh. Which is particularly funny considering the idea of all these different gameplay styles was always to try and lengthen the game.
I did it!
I am Shadow Android. This is who I am. I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. This is who I am.
I gotta do better next time.
And then the last story is just a big middle finger saying none of it mattered. Finally back to Sonic. If there's one thing I do like about Shadow the Hedgehog, it's that it cleared up Shadow's, like, all the ambiguity about Shadow's backstory. And so from that point on, Shadow wasn't like, who am I anymore? Like, oh, what is my past? Who is Maria? What did she mean to me? All that's done. And as a result, Shadow is the best character in Sonic 06. Story-wise, he's the best character. I love that he takes absolutely no shit. I think that's Sonic 06. Like, Mephiles is just... it's part of Mephiles' plan. Like, this tells you the problem with the automation has been entirely deleted. It's part of Mephiles' plan to try and get Shadow to join him. Ah, the bounce bracelet. So very broken. Yeah, it's part of Metal Lee's plan to try and get Shadow to join him. It's like, yeah, eventually the humans turn against you and reprogram Omega to capture you. And Shadow's like, so? What's your fucking point? I don't give a damn. They wanna fuck me, I'll fuck with them back, but also fuck you. And it's like, you know what? I like that. Good work, Shadow. That was close. Is it from Shadow? Because I feel like it's from 06. Specifically in that bit. It's from the beginning of the game. Huh. Maybe it's just a similar line in 06. Wouldn't surprise me if the Sonic team decided to repeat stuff they'd already said. I could definitely believe that Sonic team decided to repeat a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I love that the physics for the spin dash is still busted. You know, after this, I might make an option, like, do we do Sonic Heroes? Or do we just say fuck it and jump straight to 06? Because it's like, I could probably deal with one of them. Do I want to deal with both? Come on. There we go, that get me going faster. Nice. I'd have made that. Like, one thing I'll give to Sonic 06 is we made a little Sonic. Oh, that's a good question, honestly. Because, like, Sonic 06 has problems. Sonic Heroes, as much as like I have nostalgia for it, Sonic Heroes has really slippery controls, and there's going to be points where I just go straight off the edge of a cliff because of that shit. And it's the question of, like, how often is that going to happen? I said it before, like, when it comes to Sonic 06, the only thing I'm really kind of worried about actually pulling off, like, without going crazy, is the bowling ball bit in Silver's playthrough, where you have to push a ball through an obstacle course with a limited number of pushes. No, this is just storage for them. When the president surrenders to the Eggman Empire, he's going to plant them all over the world.
Things, doesn't he?
But until then, they're just here.
One or two spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door is locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
What is Hyperscape? Alright, I think this is like the only Knuckles level that isn't like majorly vertical. Which probably makes it worse thinking about it. Alright. think there's another upgrade in here. This is why Knuckles hates you. To be fair, like, Knuckles hated them before this. After this, it just kind of becomes their bitch. Which leads me to my theory that Knuckles is actually a son. Knuckles is totally submissive. There we go. You got the hammer gloves. If you pay attention, you can very clearly see that they don't reach past your knuckles. Well, it's... To be fair, Chanson, like, it's one of those things, for some reason, the only relationship that has ever really been hinted at in Sonic, aside from Sonic and Elise, is Knuckles and Rouge. Like, Sonic has no interest in Amy. Nobody has any real interest in anybody else. It comes down to Knuckles and Rouge. And let's be fair, which one of them do you think wears the pants in that relationship? Trick question, the answer's neither of them. Okay, why can't I find the way out? Door. It's always good to see that the camera is still absolute garbage in this game. At least wears tags. In fact, I feel like Rouge only wears clothes because someone decided to give her huge boobs. Or because she's a girl, because, like, Amy also wears clothes, and none of the others do. Like, aside from gloves and shoes, nobody else wears clothes.
Flip the hourglass to open the door. That's the hourglass. Doors close when time is up.
Yep. All the women wear clothes. Weird when you think about it, going back to characters like Sally Acorn, because she also only really wore gloves and shoes.
There is a trap above. Don't land on the shadow.
Thanks. If you go back to one of the Sonic cartoons, like, Sally Acorn didn't wear clothes. Did someone wear clothes in Sonic Underground? I don't remember. It says no to Archie's Sonic, though. What it should say no to is Titan Tails. If you haven't seen Titan Tails, you should look in at Titan Tails.
Try digging through parts of walls to get to the other side. Try on odd-looking walls.
Scared now. Imagine if Tails was a JoJo character. I feel like that's the best way I can put it. Imagine if Tails was a JoJo character.
Rats.
What do you mean odd parts of the walls, though? I mean this? God damn, I hate this game. And we've still not had a blip off this first key. Seriously, where the hell is it?
There may be some treasure here.
Finally, jeez.
It's closer. One more left.
There we go. And now begins the long and arduous process of trying to find the left one. Okay. This game really wasn't built for like small rooms like this. Like, it'd probably work a lot better if the camera could just move through walls. Here's hoping. Oh god. Here's hoping this last one doesn't take too long. It's been 8 minutes already. Give me a blip. Damn camera. It's amazing how... Yeah, it was right near the start, I knew it was.
I found him.
It's amazing how Sonic Team never really figured out how to make a good camera for a
That
3D
was tough.
platformer. And now we have King Boom Boom. Yay.
Huh? Who's there? What the... A ghost?
Fucking Boom Boo. Totally different from King Boo. This boss fight isn't very good. Is it better than Egg Golem that follows this? No, of course it isn't. Very stupid fireballs. Damn it. If you do it right, you can get more than one hit per cycle. And I just didn't do it right. Alright, come on, make this work. Okay, do this. To be fair, getting him out of the wall is probably easier than getting him out of the ground. It's a tedious boss, there's not really any fun to it. The solution is pretty obvious, but then sometimes he'll just turn around. It's okay. Oh, he's gone and turned around. What can I do but turn around and try and get the other way? Over and over until it works. Welcome to Sonic Adventure 2, an exercise in tedium. There's got to be some kind of tell for when you're actually about to go around. Well, that ring just fell through the wall. There it is. That's what we were waiting for. It's the usual case Sonic bosses have of not really giving you enough information to deal with them effectively. Did this work? Yeah. Why did it work? No idea.
That was pretty rough.
We don't mention King Boom Boo.
Let's go, Amy.
Yeah.
He never comes up again.
Did you really think I'd get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman.
Sonic!
Just leave it to me.
This time, as well as the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant!
Egg Golem, kind of a dull boss. slight variation, I guess, on Egg Viper. Well, the weird thing is, like, we get to the dark side story, and once Sonic beats this, Eggman has to fight it, which suggests that this isn't Eggman's, and that the device Sonic destroys was controlling it. So what is this? And why is its health bar so big? So what's this going to be? 5 hits? Kind of unnecessary. Oh boy, this attack. One more, hopefully, but I need to get a ring. There we go. God damn it. Great, now he's turned around. Why is this thing here? Why is King Boom Boo here? Neither of them are robots.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Implication there is that everybody else just left Sonic. And Tails initiated the launch countdown before Sonic was on. It's like, oh yeah, cool, you're gonna go and save the world on your own, Tails, you little bitch. Skin you and put you on my floor as a rug. Pretty much, yeah. It feels like, especially with,
the
like,
space colony where Eggman is hiding.
Why there's no subtitles?
What the? Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are
Don't
open.
sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
Master
mean,
Emeralds.
don't sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever!
Probably the best example of characters just talk over each other.
What's up with that knucklehead anyway? Trying to take over the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Oh god, I hate this level.
Looks like he bailed.
This place looks deserted. Dusty, too.
Sonic is a douche.
This place was shut
Like,
down
anyway,
about
what I was gonna
15
say
years ago
is, like,
because of a terrible accident. The first
you know, there's probably no
remaining
subtitles because
spherical
characters are
space
talking to each
colony
other,
called
talking over each
Ark.
other.
When it was operational, it
We
was
defeat
most
the Egg
advanced
Golem,
research center of
and
its
then
kind.
the cutscene just running straight into the shuttle. The shuttle that we had never seen
Now it's
before.
an
It
abandoned
hadn't been
mark,
previously
wouldn't you
established that
say?
the shuttle was there. We were looking for it, we didn't know it was there.
Before Eggman fires that weapon again. We've got to hurry. Let's find
That
the
and a
kid
bunch of other
destroy
things
it.
suggest there's just large parts of the story missing. Which is
Someone
kind of really
designed that
awkward.
weapon to be impenetrable from outside attacks.
Yeah, we never need Master Emerald again, who cares?
So we have to find a way to destroy it from
Isn't that
inside.
a Chaos Emerald?
It
Amy,
looks
don't
like a
interrupt.
diamond, but in fact, it's a fake one I created after researching the real emerald. It has the same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one. It's designed to reverse the energy field inside
So
the
it's
Chaos Emerald
basically
and
a
glow up.
lesser Chaos Emerald.
It
You can
looks
just
so
build
good,
those tails.
even a machine can't tell the difference. I'll find the power supply and destroy
You can
it.
just build
Sonic,
fake
you find
Chaos
the control
Emeralds
room, okay?
that are basically Chaos
Switch
Emerald
the
light.
Chaos Emeralds when the machine is stopped, right?
It's less powerful. How much less powerful?
You guys always leave me behind. And
Amy,
have
why the
all
fuck are you even
fun.
here? Alright, let's go do this. One of my least favourite levels. Why? There's a lot of instant death pits. And this level goes against like the gameplay of the Tales levels. Tales can just build it. He's a typical Hollywood nerd. A character who can just do everything because he's a nerd. Yeah, no. Tails is the smart character, so he's capable of anything to do with science. Like how when we were doing Metal Gear Solid, I was like, the whole thing of Archon's a mechanical engineer. He's also a very skilled hacker. Okay? I don't like that. This is where Tails is... Like, the level just works against Tails' gameplay. All of that, everything you see with the glowing sign is a trap. You don't want to shoot those, but you can't individually target anything. The way you'll have been playing the entire game with Tails up to this point is gonna be...
This door is locked. The switch to unlock the door should be around here somewhere.
The entire way you've been doing it is gonna be just aim and shoot. With, like, less aiming. And all of a sudden, that'll get you killed here. And it's a dick move. I think it's a bad design idea. And so we just end up with significant chunks of the level where the best idea is to just not even shoot. Because what happens if you shoot, you'll probably kill yourself. You know, with those instant deaths. Ain't no ring's gonna save you from that. I feel like I need this to go back up. Because I'm not high enough to reach that.
There is a trap above. Find the switch to deactivate
I got it, Chanson. Thank you. Might take me a little while, but I'll get there. Also, fuck these fake chaos things. Artificial chaos is like the worst enemy in the game. God damn it. I despise the health bar system in this. It's a bad idea. Again, a design decision that feels like it was made really just to fuck you over.
Okay.
Like, what's wrong with the rings?
Power's failing!
I'm gonna burn through my lives in this, aren't I? Turn the camera. Oh, that's like half my health gone already because of this. Almost dead already because of this. Some people will call this the best Sonic game. There are people who will defend this as the best Sonic game. Those people are morons. Oh yeah, when I was... When I was a little older than that, because Sonic Heroes was my first 3D Sonic game. And when I was a little older than 11, probably about 12, maybe 13, and specifically around there, I was like, hey, Sonic Heroes is pretty good. Like, if you grew up playing games, you've played some shit. You probably thought it was good at the time, but you've played some shit. Like, I had Batman Forever on Super Nintendo. And I played a bunch of it. Never finished it. The concepts of bad games just didn't exist at that point. I think the first game I ever played that was just like, this is bad, like outright, was Bubsy 3D. Bubsy 3D convinced me the games can be bad. The Sonic stages are pretty solid. Never played ET on the Atari 2600 though. Really the trick with it. Turn up. I love not being able to see where I actually had to go. Like, it's really the entire thing, like, no concept of bad games at that time. You know, it's great that we got the camera back, that I put the camera back on, because now you can slowly see me starting to get pissed off. Whereas before you just had to hear it in the voice, now you can see it happening. There's the interesting thing with ET in recent years. Not that it's a good game, but the idea that it's not as bad as it's been made out to be over the years. And that considering the stipulation that the developer was under to make it, like, it had to be made in 6 weeks, that it came out unbelievably good. And also the fact that, is there a good Atari 2600 game? Oh great, I have to get over that without dying. Got lucky there. It's like this whole thing, like, people talk about E.T. the Atari 2600 as the worst game ever. It's really not. You've played worse games, I can guarantee it. When it came out, it came down to it, why did E.T. for the Atari 2600 cause the video game crash of 83? It's not because it was a bad game, it's because Atari made way too many of them. Like, that was the biggest problem with it. Atari made like 5 million of them. There hadn't been 5 million 2600 sold, which was the stupidest part. It really should just be an aim button.
I did it!
Yeah, it was made in 6 weeks. Had to be made for a Christmas release, and then Atari made 5 million cartridges. That's why the landfill in what is it, New Mexico exists. Because there were just so many. Aqua is admittedly not something I think I've heard of. And here we have Shaun World, which shows you they actually did design proper gameplay for like, a bunch of the characters. Like, look, Tails can fly. Yeah, the biggest problem with E.T. was it was kind of unclear how to play it. Not uncommon for the Atari 2600.
Tails, tell Sonic to meet you back at the research facility now.
Amy is...
I didn't get that, Tails. What happened?
Atari made way too many of them. They did the same thing with Pac-Man. And Pac-Man was genuinely bad. Maybe we'll have to look into that one day. I know some people on the stream do want me to do some bad games. Bane and Ninja keep pushing for Bubsy 3D. Oh, God. This is a bad level. It's too big. It's not as big as Rouge's final level, though. It's worse. And again, wouldn't be as much of a problem if it wasn't for the change to the design. In that you can only detect one Chaos Emerald at a time. You have to find them in order. One Master Emerald piece at a time. You have to find them in order. Like, look at how big this is. I could be right over one right now. Wouldn't know. What it really results in is us going from top to bottom. Desperately trying to find one. Hey, Clem.
It's closer.
Clem, it's actually compulsory that you sit down while viewing the stream. Oh, fair enough. You know what that means, Clem? While you're installing it, set up your phone next to it so you can listen to me bitch about the Sonic Adventure 2. You've missed a lot of bitching, so you've got a lot of bitching to catch up on. This level is way too fucking big. You ever feel like washers and dryers should have some kind of warning light on them that they're gonna die soon? Because it always feels like it comes out of nowhere and it's like, oh, there's a sizable expense thrown down out of nowhere. I'm okay. Not doing too bad. We've been going for a little under 2 hours now. We're almost done with Hero Story. If I wasn't gonna be paralyzed with rage, we could do this like reasonably in one extended session. We're not doing that because I will get so angry. And you don't come here for the angry mecha streams. You have to go right back up to the top, right? The funny thing with this is, like, the stage designs themselves aren't bad. The increased size over SA1 isn't necessarily a bad idea. The problem is that the mechanics work way worse. If you play these stages in multiplayer, in SA2 Battles multiplayer, competing with another player to try and find more emerald pieces first, they're actually really fun. Well, you saw me getting angry in the last level, Chanson. Dark Side Story has more mech stages. Right, I guess if you do come here for the angry mecha streams, then look forward to Thursday. There's actually a really bullshit thing that starts happening in the later Knuckles stages. Like, you might decide to use these, and I think Crazy Gadget definitely does it. This level might do it. Is it Crazy Gadget I'm thinking of, or is it Mad Space? It might be Mad Space. Where the hints are reversed. So when it tells you where to go, you're actually supposed to go in the opposite direction. But nothing in the game really tells you that. We've gone up to the top from the bottom, and we still haven't gotten a blip. It's just Rouge's stage, alright. That level is so bad. And like, this level can be kind of fun on multiplayer. You're competing with the other person, you're both searching different areas. It'll be kind of fun. Rouge's last stage is not. The entire design of it is really bad. Yeah, the little planets that you have to go around. Like a prototype Mario Galaxy, but it plays like garbage. Seriously, give me a frickin' blip. Games like this are why I can't just say I'm not gonna swear for a stream. Yeah, some of them are literally reversed. Some of them are just spelled backwards. Does Omochao tell you about that? And then even if Omochao does tell you about that, it's entirely possible to not find Omochao because the level is that big. This way. Where is it? Why was it blipping a minute ago?
It's closer.
Great. How do I get up there? Because SA2 just wants to be awkward. Might as well overcompensate for this and go higher than I definitely higher than I need to. Better to go too high and drop down than not high enough and have to do the whole thing again. And now SA2's biggest problem again. We have to search the stage from top to bottom again.
Be careful! Falling meteorites! If you get hit, it'll hurt!
If you take damage, you'll take damage. Thanks, Omochow. This is why nobody likes you. You ever seen the, I think it's specifically Sonic 2, Omochow edition? Like, one of the classic Sonic games, Omochow edition. I think it's Sonic 2, but I might be thinking of Sonic 2 XL with that. What it is it's one of the classic Sonic games, but every time you do anything, everything comes to a stop. It plays the theme, and Omochow stops the gameplay to tell you what you've done. You picked up a ring. You picked up another ring. You picked up another ring. Constantly. Then there's also Sonic 2 XL, which I mentioned, which replaces all the rings in the game with onion rings. As Sonic gets fatter as he eats them. And it creates an interesting kind of challenge mode idea of Sonic 2. Of if you get too many rings in too short a time, you die of a heart attack because you're too fat. But Sonic loses weight as he runs. So that's kind of funny. You probably find people who played it or played all of it on YouTube. Is it just going to be on the bottom again? And again, the worst thing about this is we may well have passed it like a dozen times.
It's closer.
I found him.
So that's the last two emerald pieces we would have found a lot quicker if we were able to see all of them at once.
I have to try harder.
Fuck off. Getting an A rank on Knuckles and Rouge is literally luck based because the piece locations are randomized. Just in time for us to beat up the big-breasted bat. Oh, you'll be looking forward to this, Clem.
Treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
That's a good one. Your emerald.
That's good work.
Talking to you is a waste
Be proud
of
of
time.
yourself.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you. Now you bring me mad. Here I come. Get ready, flip wave. Here I come. Get ready, flip wave.
Like you planned all along. You came here for the boobs.
Flip wave.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop doing that.
Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave. Here I come. Get ready. Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave.
Why isn't she taking damage from that?
Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave. This can be true. I never lose.
Get away from my emerald.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Good thing it's easy to dodge.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emerald.
Fun fact.
What are you babbling about? You call yourself
I assume there was some kind of complaints about Rouge's
What kind of lady goes around stealing
huge
gems anyway?
tracts of land
Those belong to me.
in this game, and so use your wings, you moron. And so in Sonic Heroes, she has a different top that I guess was supposed to like underemphasize her breasts, and it looks way worse. And as a result, afterwards, she's always had to ship this top again.
saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke.
I don't like Rouge as a character.
I was
I really
saving
don't.
the Master Emerald.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
What?
Fine, then just take them. They stink like echidnas do.
If that's what you thought, you should have given me them in the first place. Finally.
What?
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
With the size of the emerald in this game, it makes me think of the Sonic Mania Adventure shorts, when Knuckles is just carrying the Master Emerald on his back, and it looks really funny. Crazy Gadget. Crazy Gadget's at Sonic level. I forgot about this level. I thought next was the Tails fight with Eggman, and then Final Rush, Final Chase. One of them's the Sonic level, one of them's the Shadow level. Yeah, I forgot about this level. With good reason. Anti-gravity gimmicks and also artificial chaos. Because we go back to the Space Colony arc in Shadow the Hedgehog, they brought the artificial chaos back to them. Alright, I think he's good. I don't think they bring back the artificial, the reverse gravity, or the gravity gimmicks in Shadow, though. Which, you know, small mercies. Tricks these. And pay close attention, I'm gonna sneeze in the corner pocket. Fuck you, Sonic Adventure 2, for that bullshit trap. Oh hey, here's a set of levers. At least one of them will kill you. No, you can't look around to see which one it is. Seriously, what fucking bullshit.
What are you doing, Sonic? There's no time for games.
Well, at least I got some rings back. Yeah, this makes me think, like, it's kind of surprising when you sit down to really do all of it, just how short Sonic Adventure 2 really is. Do I need a specific upgrade for this? Is there an upgrade around here that I can't see because the camera's terrible? There we go. Flame rings! So the answer was yes. The answer is always yes. Just kill her, Eggman. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the question is, like, is the upgrade mandatory? Or is it just going to be the Mystic Melody? Who knows? Until you find it. Nice, try this again. Hey, we have 007 rings. Now we have 11. Okay. So the trick was the lightspeed dash, alright. Would have been nice if the camera had made it more obvious that there were rings there. Gonna call bullshit on that one. Swing. Okay, fuck you again. Whee! Yeah, at least it didn't fall down. Really? The gloves are supposed to be different? Like, the shoes you can see. But the gloves? They're just plain white gloves, like they always have been. Oh, okay, fair enough. You know what the problem with that was, Chanson? I could believe it was real because Sonic Team. Also because Sega, honestly. Like, sooner or later, Sega has to take some of the blame for some of this stuff. They keep allowing Sonic Team to make more games. Does this kind of anti-gravity gimmick ever come back in the series? I don't recall. Yeah, it's not... The whole anti-gravity gimmick isn't fun. Also, the fact that you get crushed there if you don't immediately move. Combine it with the camera, and like the direction you move feels weird. It feels like it doesn't quite line up right with the direction you push. And it just leaves this section feeling like really odd. Plus, it's been going for a little while now. A gimmick like this shouldn't have lasted longer than like a minute. It's the end. Finally.
Yes!
And the good news is Knuckles is done. We have the Tails fight and then final
Barely made it.
rush. I think Sonic's is final rush, which is better. Yeah, it goes on for so long, which is a problem Sonic Team just has in a lot of their developments. Something bad goes too long. A bunch of the Sonic Hero stages have that problem. I've said several times now that the biggest problem with the Werehog sections in Unleashed, it's not that they're bad, it's that they go for so long. Each level will be like... The first Werehog level in Sonic Unleashed is like 10 minutes, and they just get longer from there.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Again, brings up the question, why is it in here?
Back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy.
But if you didn't know beforehand, why did you... Oh, wait, no, that is actually explained in Dark Side Story. Fair enough.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Amy, you done fucked up, and this is all your fault.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
If you want to talk about stupid ideas in this
It
game,
has the same wavelength and properties,
This.
but it's less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do
well, it's a
this?
case of like, why doesn't Sonic die? Because bullshit.
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Their promise means nothing.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic is asking for the first time to do something for him.
And so here,
I
Tails
won't let him
relearns the
down.
lesson he
I
learned in
won't
Adventure,
give up.
that he can work for himself, that he can stand up for himself without Sonic.
You're no
Why did he need to learn that again?
weak little fox. All right, no more games, Tails.
My power is failing! The machine has reached its limit.
Oh, that was kind of bullshit.
All right, no more games, Tails.
Sonic!
You're no match for me, you weak little fox.
Lock on to Eggman when you get next to him or behind him.
All right, no more games. Take this.
Why did he just do that twice? Yeah, you really learn here that the key to dealing with Eggman is just keep moving.
I can't lose to Tails.
I did it!
Again, proving that character battles in this series are stupid and maybe they should stop doing them.
I feel some strange energy.
Hey, Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control.
Yep, with absolutely no experience and having seen Shadow do it once, Sonic decided, maybe I can do it, and then successfully did it
I hate to ask, but
with a fake Chaos Emerald.
this is our last chance.
Bullshit
Cannon
is how.
fires. I'll slam dunk it in there.
So this level is full of bottomless pits. It is Final Rush. Shadow has Final Chase. This level is full of bottomless pits, and it can be kind of bullshit. But it's actually kind of a fun level. You know, you play this on multiplayer, it's great. Yeah, pretty much. He saw Shadow do it once, and then assumed, oh, maybe I can do it. The fun thing is, like, it never happens again after that. Sonic will do it in the final boss battle that Shadow has with him for Dark Side Story. And both he and Shadow will team up to do it against Final Hazard. And then Sonic never does it again until Sonic 06, where they use it to time travel, because it's literal bullshit. I've learned how to rail grind by now. If you haven't, I can understand that. And also the game says fuck you. Yeah, you play this level on multiplayer, it's a lot of fun. Especially since there's a good part early on in the level where if you fall down, you can actually land on a rail way further down and skip a good chunk of the level. And if you can pull that off in multiplayer, what the fuck? Hey. If you can pull that off in multiplayer, you'll get a substantial lead. Are the rails because of soap shoes? But I never really assumed that because as I played Heroes before this, and Heroes still has the rails but has the standard shoes. Almost didn't work again. I just love it when the basic gameplay mechanics don't work the way they're supposed to and thus kill you. If I die because of something that's my fault, fair enough. If I die because the game's bullshit, fuck off. And no, don't punish me because you didn't learn to properly program the game. See, that is both my bad and also stems from a complaint I had previously of the game putting too many functions on one button. I tried to do the Lightspeed dash I missed the rings, and as a result, Sonic decided, bounce bracelet. So it was partially my fault, partially Sonic Team should recognise there are other buttons on the controller. No, I think Shadow Shoes, they look kind of similar, but they are different. Do Shadow Shoes change in Heroes? I don't actually remember. Yeah, pretty much. Like I say, this level is great in multiplayer, but in multiplayer there are no stakes. If you die, you'll go back to the checkpoint. There are no lives. It's just who can get to the end of this busted ass level first. I don't remember Final Chase being worse than this. I get that wrong and Final Rush is the one that's worse. Also, seriously, fuck Artificial Chaos. And fuck this camera. And these physics, I guess. Okay, there we go. The main problem with the camera largely stems from the fact the Dreamcast didn't have a second analog stick. So the camera was controlled entirely with... yeah, pretty much, yeah. And like the camera's controlled entirely with the shoulder buttons. Even on the Gamecube version, you can't move the camera with the analog stick. Like, here's the C stick. It does nothing. You have to use the shoulder buttons. Which is bullshit. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. It's a port from a Dreamcast game. Take what you can get. Sonic Heroes still has you control the camera with the L&R buttons. Sonic Heroes was designed for 3 consoles, all of which had a second analog stick. What does the second analog stick do? Puts you in first person mode. What can you do in first person mode? Look around, you can't move. If you move, you leave first person mode. That's not even entirely a Sonic problem. Grand Theft Auto did that for a while. Vice City had that. Manhunt had that. Because like Manhunt specifically did that.
Yes.
It's like, it's crazy to think that by like 2003, game companies hadn't figured out camera control on the right analog stick yet. There were games that came out after that decided, no, we can do better with the right analog stick. Those games that decided that, what should we use the right analog stick for? Directional attacks.
Barely made it.
Alright, and now the final fight. With Shadow the Hedgehog.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. thought
I do
that
kind of
capsule
like
you
this
were in
exchange,
exploded
though.
in
You know, what can I
space.
say? I die hard.
Except that, you know, they interrupt each other.
You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just
I'd say you look
gotta
different
watch
enough
it.
that it's really not an issue.
The Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live.
What?
Your
Can't hear you over the
adventures are
music.
coming to an end.
Another what hog? This fight is really irritating if you don't know how to do it.
True power of chaos control. This is the ultimate.
Get too far ahead and Shadow will use Chaos Control to get ahead of you.
This is the ultimate.
This is the ultimate.
This is the ultimate.
If you get too far behind, you can't use Chaos Control to catch up.
This is the ultimate.
The platform just collapses behind you and you die.
This is the
When you do this level in Dark Side Story, you play it as Shadow, and Sonic just uses Chaos Control here. Sonic runs, Shadow just kind of skates. It's how Shadow's always been. Honestly, I kind of like it as a difference between Shadow and Sonic. But I guess it does kind of lead to the possibility of, like, Shadow isn't actually as fast as Sonic, and it's all in his shoes.
This is the ultimate.
Pretty much, yeah. Fun fact, that thing Shadow just did of homing attacking us, just continuing to follow us, is something we can do. Kind of, I guess. That reminds me, did you hear the next character for Dragon Ball FighterZ has been announced? For Fighter Pass 3?
This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate.
Out for Nail. They should put Nail in it. They've put too many Gokus in it. Like, it's beyond a joke at this point, just how many Gokus there are. But they've announced that Roshi's going to be playable, which is nice, because it's not another Goku. And, like, one of the good things about fighters is that power levels aren't a thing. Every character has some kind of viability. Yeah, it's Master Roshi.
I am the ultimate life.
Game over, Shadow.
Looks like it's all over for you. I should have saved that for Final Hazard. But yeah, like, there's 2 Brolys,
Sonic,
several
I did it.
Gokus, at least 2 Vegetas.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Look outside.
There's a few that have been added that are kind of interesting, like Videl was added as DLC, which is pretty neat. At this point, I don't think we should. Like, you can get Dragon Ball FighterZ Ultimate Edition. It only comes with the first Fighters packs. There still isn't a bundle that comes with the second. And now they've got the third. Because it was a neat idea. An Arc System Works fighting game with Dragon Ball characters. Yeah, I only bought it on sale. I did buy the second Fighter Pass though a little while ago because it was on sale. I got it for like a tenner. Yeah, online is terrible. Really is a shame. 3-person isn't so bad, but then again, I've spent a good amount of time playing Marvel vs. Capcom, so I'm fine with that. Might be worth checking out Guilty Gear. Like, especially if you like the visual design of fighters. Guilty Gear Xrd is a fantastic looking game and it plays really well. I like Guilty Gear. I wish I still had the patience for fighting games. Because I got Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, like the last revision to it. Because like there's Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator, and Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. And you can buy Xrd Sign, and I think Revelator has to be bought separate, I'm not sure. But Rev 2 is an update for Revelator that you have to pay for separately. But I bought, you can get them as a bundle, Guilty Gear Xrd with Rev 2. I bought that, and I love Guilty Gear. I've barely played it. Which is a shame, because it looks fantastic, and it really is. It's great to see Guilty Gear return, because it felt like Arc System Works had kind of just left them with BlazBlue. Oh yeah, this was the 10th anniversary game, wasn't it? I feel like celebrating Sonic's anniversary has never been good for Sonic Team.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be at hand. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
I hope someone caught what they were saying, because I couldn't make out anything. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight. We're a little earlier, but like considering yesterday was like a 5-hour stream to finish Sonic Adventure 1, I'm okay with ending a little earlier today. We're back Thursday with Dark Side Story and also Last Story, because you can't really... Last Story is like half an hour, if that.
Let's do this!
Let me show you my real power.
This is what the multiplayer looks like. It is without a doubt the best multiplayer in Sonic history. Largely because you play through whole levels. You can pick several characters. It has the Sonic levels, the Sonic and Shadow levels, Tails and Eggman levels, and Knuckles and Rouge levels. You can choose any of them and play through all of them. Except the mech levels, it only lets you choose several arenas for those and you shoot each other up. Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't have the Tails and Eggman levels, which is fine because they're terrible. Like, you go through the entirety of the Sonic and Shadow levels, race from start to finish. No other Sonic game lets you do that. Except maybe 06. Again, it's been a long time since I've looked at the multiplayer for 06. But yeah, like, if you've got a friend or a sibling or someone you can hang out with who will play video games with you, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is a good time. If you buy the HD version, the multiplayer is sold separately as DLC. Despite the fact that what they're selling you is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, they sell the battle part as DLC. They say, oh no, this is just Sonic Adventure 2. Even though graphically and gameplay-wise, it's very clearly Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. They say they're selling you Sonic Adventure 2 and you have to buy Battle as DLC.
You're no match for me.
Yeah, look into it. Steam version, the PS3 version, the Xbox 360 version, they're all the same with it. In a similar way, Sonic Adventure, they tell you that you're buying Sonic Adventure. You're buying DX Director's Cut. You can see that very clearly because DX Director's Cut looks very different to Sonic Adventure 1. In fact, you know what? We'll show that off. Let me just switch over to that quickly, and we'll take a quick look so you can see how different the DX Director's Cut is to SA1. Yeah, let me switch this up for a minute. DX Director's Cut. Yeah, like, the Adventure to Adventure DX Director's Cut is probably the most egregious. Because DX Director's Cut was a notable visual upgrade.
Select a file. Select your character.
And we don't even have to go into the game. You can see the character models look better. Except for Big and Gamma, they're the same character models. But Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy all have new character models, most evident in the fact they have fingers.
Let's get him!
And Sega tells you they're selling you Sonic Adventure for PC, Xbox 360, PS3. They're selling you DX Director's Cut with the Director's Cut extras cut out. And you have to buy them again as DLC. And it's bullshit. There's also a very noticeable difference in the character animation, character quality, character models. In DX Director's Cut, they're a lot shinier. And so it really does become a case of like, who are they fooling with this? It's like when Konami released Castlevania Requiem on PS4. And it's like, yeah, cool, check out this collection of Castlevania Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. And it's like, yeah, no, that is cool, except that the PSP versions that were originally packaged together with the remake of Rondo of Blood, you've cut out the main feature of that collection and you're selling us the bonuses. It's like, the fuck? Let's see if we glitch through this. I've had it before where I just fall through the bridge here. That didn't happen. Really do like SA1 more than SA2. What do you guys think? Do you prefer SA1 over SA2? Or do you prefer SA2 over SA1? Let me know in the comments section. This is now a YouTube video. I think I've hit the 50 ring target. Oh, we don't get hit now. Your opinion that SA2 isn't worth anything? Coming from SA1 into DX Director's Cut, like so close after each other, I feel like the graphics are also brighter in this than they were in Dreamcast version.
Yes.
But yeah, you're paying for DX Director's Cut and they're giving you Director's Cut with content cut out. And it's bullshit.
bad.
Anyway. That's gonna do it for today. All of Hero Side Story done for SA2. We'll be back on Thursday, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, with Dark Side Story and Last Side Story. Which I'm pretty sure it's not called Last Side Story, but I keep calling it Last Side Story, so it's now called Last Side Story. So you know, that should be fun.
Hey,
Everybody
hey,
can look
there's no
forward to
time
that.
to rest.
Oh, if he wants to rest, let's go put him on a as a C-stick in action. It's not even first person. I feel like if you want to rest like this, you want to do it out with the sun. No, I can't jump on those ones. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. All of Hero Side Story done. Dark Side Story and Last Story will be done on Thursday, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Tune in for that. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody who joined the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody who kept the company in the chat. That is Chansum, Teak, Klim. I'm missing anybody? Doesn't. Oh, Mew popped in early on. Shaun popped in to give us some support, which I always appreciate. And I think that's everybody. Yeah, we'll be back 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time Thursday with the conclusion of Sonic Adventure 2. What we'll be doing after that, I'm not sure. I've not decided if we'll do Heroes yet, or if we'll end it with SA2.
Hey, hey, there's no time to rest.
There's no time to rest, guys. But in the meantime, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye.